All right, this is One Last Midnight, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of Townscaper. Now, Townscaper is a game, well, the developer calls this a toy. And that's kind of what it is. You know, it's not really a game. There's no objective to it. There's no storyline. There's no goals. There's no anything. You know, you just wind up putting down blocks and it starts producing stuff, which is kind of cool. The grid is not really laid out flatly. So you've got these contours and these shapes, and you know, when you get to a piece like this, it's going to create kind of a, you know, a really interesting structure, right? So you've got a very tall, thin building because of the way that the grid was laid out. Now that's kind of cool because it makes kind of really cool landmark. But if you're trying to lay something out a little bit more symmetrically, you kind of have to move your grid around and see if you can find an area that is like relatively flat or lined up so that you can, you know, build whatever you want to build. We're just going to mess around today. We're just going to play and see what kind of building structure we can come up with. But I did want to start with somewhat of a flat or at least aligned grid. Like, this is crazy, you know. I don't know what that would make, but let's see if we can find an area. Like, this area seems to be okay. Relatively, for a long period of time, it's relatively, you know, straight. All you have to do is like click your right mouse button and move any direction, and it'll kind of draw out the grid a little bit. Let's go here. Let's go here. And so we're just going to lay down a plot of land. Now the controls are very easy. It's just left and right mouse button, and you wind up adding or subtracting. So left mouse button is adding, and then right mouse button is subtracting. Unfortunately, right now, there's really no way to add multiple pieces at a time. Like, I can't hold control or shift or anything like that and get, you know, multiple pieces down. So you have to do it individually, which kind of makes this for like a little bit of a carpal tunnel game. For those of you who like carpal tunnel, this game's for you. Let's see what we can do with this. I mean, like I said, the grid is a little bit weird, but we're gonna work the best we can. I don't know what I'm going for. I guess I'm just going for like a little city or something. I think this area right over here, I'd really like to have a park in this area. Unfortunately, the way that they do parks is you have to have it surrounded by a group of buildings. So as you start placing stuff down, you know, what would happen if I don't think anything's going to happen in the middle if I start placing buildings down. Let's go white right now. But let's go like buildings all around this. And if I enclose this, what's going to happen? I like how it builds out the beach. I would really like a beach option to be able to put beach down. Also, you know, the only way to move the map around is with the mouse. WASD does not do anything. Okay, it doesn't do anything. But if I was to fill this in, this is kind of interesting. Right, so I like how it's laying out these benches and these trees and stuff. It's laying down land underneath it, which is just very cool. But if I fill this in completely, it'll turn into a little garden. I like the garden concept. I mean, I like the garden a lot. Unfortunately, if you get rid of like one spot, oops, it turns back into concrete. So it's just tragic, right? I mean, that's totally tragic. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's go. I know what we could do. We can go relatively big. I like the little particle effects that happen when you do this. This is just kind of like a little relaxing game. You know, not a game. We won't call it a game. We'll call it a toy, which is what the developer calls it. Let's go with a two-story, kind of a two-story house here. We'll change some colors. We'll add a little red house next to the neighborhood. I like, I think the fireplace just changed on me over there. Wouldn't it be really cool if you could add like artifacts into your little city? Like you wanted to place a bench, or you wanted to place a, you know, something. Oh, WASD does move. Sorry, WASD does move the map around. I didn't realize that it did move the map around. I had been playing for this for a little while, and for some reason I didn't get that. That looks really cool. Look at this. I like how it built those stairs down to the beach. That's really nice. What happens if we enclose it all like this? This is actually two-story. How about... I can't get in the middle because we didn't go 3 wide. How about we go 3 wide? Oh, I got rid of my stairs though. Wow, that's too bad. I wanted my I wanted my stairs. I can get stairs by putting something in the middle. Oh, I like that double effect of those stairs though. Let's get rid of this. Put this back in there. Put this back in there. Yeah. Okay. I like that. That looks neat. Let's try to do the same thing over here. Wow, isn't that cool? Let's keep the red building. Oops. Can I put a little... Oh, that flattened it. This game's more about exploration than anything. It's like a town exploration game is what it is. Cool. I wonder if I can get like a balcony coming across. Can I get a balcony? Oh, that would be neat if I can get a balcony. Some of the controls are a little bit wonky. Alright, I'm going with that. I'm going with that. I don't know where this is going to lead, but I'm going with it. Let's expand this out a little bit. That's going to be the corner of the town. Let's fill the rest of this in, though. I think what I want is... some bigger landing spots like this. Yeah. Oops. It'd be cool to have, like, you know, you put down boats or something, or planes or something like that. So this game is in early access. It's very inexpensive. It's like $6, or this toy. Not necessarily a game. I don't want to call it a game, but... you know, who knows how this is going to turn out. what he's, you know, what the developer is going to wind up adding to the game or not adding to the game. I almost feel like this is like, you know, have you ever seen those like Greek little seaside towns where they've got these, you know, just beautiful looking buildings, and they're all different colors. It kind of reminds me that I'm building that kind of thing. But it'd be cool to be able to place like little shop carts or something around here. I almost want like carts. Have a little market square or something. I like that shape of the house that I had back there. Dude, I forgot what it looked like. Something like that. I keep deleting other parts of the house because I keep messing up. I keep left clicking instead of right clicking, and so I'm like removing stuff. All right, well that looks kind of interesting. I do want to have some sort of garden area. How do I... Is there a way to... Well, that's different. Let's leave that one a little square. Ooh, let's come back and change the color on this one. See, it just feels like there's something missing. I like this a lot. I would just like some more stuff in there. Okay, I can go with that. Hold on, I can hang with that. Let me get back to the same color. That was a different color. Though I have seen some houses in Mexico that are just like painted really bizarre. Kind of like, you know, a Tinker house or something. Like there should be like some caravans parked out there. Multicolored. Nah, I don't like that. Hey, give me that piece back. Fascinating little toy. Let's put that out there like that. You can use Control Z. That's a little weird structure though. I don't know if anybody would actually build a house like that. I mean, look at that. Look at that roof. And we have to go up. Oh, I know what it's doing. It's not really going up. It's picking a side to go off of. I see. I see. So what if I kill the inside of it? Oh, look at that. Though that looks like an incredibly strange house. No. We can go with that. I like that little addition on the side over there. Is there something else we can do in this area? How about we add... Too busy. This game's gonna drive me nuts because I'm just gonna want to put down all kinds of crazy, crazy stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the left clicking to move, you know, you accidentally wind up placing pieces down and stuff. And then the right clicking to pan, you wind up deleting stuff by accident, but that's okay. Let's see if we can come off the side a little bit. I don't like that diamond piece where it all comes together right here. I guess there's really nothing I can do except for expand it out. Give a little piece of this walkway. Let's see. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's get a little bit more land. I know that if you put down like a building way out here, the grid will expand out. So let me give myself a little bit of space. A little bit of room for growth. Okay. See what I got. If you get rid of it, it'll shrink the grid back up. So you kind of have to be careful what you're doing. Almost like that better. All right, what can we do? How about we expand out? Let's give a bigger building. I don't want to get it. Okay, didn't mess that up. I was hoping it wasn't going to mess that up. Let's see if we can get like some sort of cathedral-esque kind of building over here. All right, weird shape, but I got into a very strange area of the grid where the corners are just bonkers. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Let's go white. Try to give a decent base. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just expand out a little bit. I'm worried about messing up this little stairway over here. If I put this down, okay, didn't get rid of it, and it expanded out the beach. Good. I was worried that it was going to completely get rid of that stairway, which I like that stairway as a feature. So this is the edge of the map, so it's not going to expand out anymore this direction. And I wonder why the developer decided to limit the size of the map. I wouldn't think that this would be, you know, very graphically intensive. It wouldn't take up so much. All right, how do we turn this back into a building? Oh, that's cool. Got a little garden in there. I guess it must figure out that that roof is too big. So it just says I'm not going to support a roof of that size. I don't know. I'm speculating here. Oh, I like that door, though. Look at that door. Too bad you have to come way down to see it. Ah, dang it. Okay. That looks pretty cool. Wow, if there wasn't this little weird corner. I don't know that I can change that. Yeah, I want some decorations. Can we do another door off to the side over here? If I punch a hole here? Oops, wrong one. Uh-oh, it created a walkway through. No. Let's keep building up. Let's see what we can get. Ouch. Boy, it's hard to get a roof on this. It's so big. There we go. I guess I'd have to step it down. Can we come across with this? Oh, wait. Hold on. Got an idea. It's like a weird Escher-esque kind of building. Crazy. I don't know, man. That is really... It's starting to come along, huh? Oh, yeah, I like that. Nice. Can I do the same on this side? How did I get that? Oh, just like that. What if I come one out here? Nope. Go back. Funky building. I mean, some of this structure is a little unreal. Like, you're not going to have that curved. I wouldn't think you would have that curved. Nor would you have that kind of connection either. This little connection right here. And it kind of messes up my doorway. You know what? Let's get rid of that. Be cool if I could have a little garden here. Oh, I didn't put it like any, like... furniture down or anything. That room? You would never you would never be able to get to that room. How would you get to that room? Oh, too bad it didn't put more decoration down. I mean, there should be more plants along this edge right here. Dang it. Well, actually, I like that. Like I said, moving with the mouse, it's not the best way to go. Crazy little game. I mean, he calls this a toy, but this is actually a lot of fun. I would get rid of the whole mouse movement. I would go controlling by keyboard only. Only because when you lift off the mouse, it performs an action. And so you get an effect that you don't really want. Let's change the color. Go tan. Can we go like a little lighthouse? Sure. Now if we could have like plants or benches along this, oh, that'd be sweet. So that's kind of cool. I didn't want to add that, but I accept it. No, I don't. Just as easy as that. Get rid of it. Okay, yeah, a little bit shorter. It kind of turned out okay. I'm going to be very happy to see what happens with this game. I can't wait to see where he takes this. I think it's a he that built this game. But if you could add like all kinds of these little decorations just by themselves, this would be a fun, really fun little builder. I mean, as it is, it's really fun right now. But can you imagine if you can like put down, if you could control this a little bit better? I want to have a garden area, so I make a garden area. Not your average type of game. I mean, it's, I can mess with this for hours. That's the interesting part of this. I actually feel inclined to really play with this as much as humanly possible. So if you guys are interested, check this game out. I don't know what to say about it other than it's got a lot of potential. I mean, as it is right now, it's a fun little relaxing kind of toy. You can play with it, have a good time with it, build your little city, see what you come up with. But I think when they start adding more, this is gonna get pretty fascinating. I love the graphic style. I love the art style of it. Extremely peaceful, really cool looking. Control mechanism needs, in my opinion, it needs to change, but, you know, I guess it doesn't have to. I just need to figure out a way not to affect something when I let off the right mouse button or left mouse button to move the camera angle. You can hide the UI. I can pin the UI. I can unpin the UI. I can get myself... Oh, let me take the grid off. Get myself a nice little... There we go. Kind of this... Oh, like the water effects are nice. Look at that. Too bad there wasn't anything in the sky. There needs to be something in the sky for sure. I'm inside of a building? No, I'm below it. Oh, dang it. Don't delete my building, because I zoomed in. Very cool. I don't know what else to say about this. I mean, this game is really neat. It's a neat concept. And I'm glad I decided to make it because, you know, I like city builder games. I like builder games to begin with, all kinds of builder stuff. And so I'm actually really enjoying this. I love the little decorations. I would love to see a way to put down a ton more decorations. I know that I said this over and over again, but man, that would be cool. All right, well, that's it for me. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Love to have you in the community. If you want to follow me in any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below, and make sure to hit that notification bell. That's the way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. Talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.